Okay, so in previous sessions, we were discussing with respect to different models of location selection. We discussed with respect to cost volume analysis, and we discussed factor rating method, in which like how those methods helps us to arrive at a suitable location. Okay, so now this is another method which is very helpful for managers to select the right location which gives us the most economic benefits. Okay, so as name refers, center of gravity. So this is, you know, among four or among, several locations, we have to point ourselves where we have to locate in terms of, where we can focus or where we can reach all the alternatives. Okay, so that's how. Let's see what it is all about. Okay, center of gravity is based on primarily on cost consideration. This theory or this method explains based on primarily this consideration is on cost, the minimizing cost. Okay, this method can be used to assist managers in balancing cost and services. Okay, so this is more forced in terms of giving best services at minimized cost. Okay. The center of gravity method takes into account the locations of plants and markets, the volume of goods moved, and transportation costs in arriving at the best location for single intermediate warehouse. Okay, so gravity center of gravity method takes into account the locations of plants, markets, volume of goods moved or ready to consume, and transportation costs in arriving at the best location for a single intermediate warehouse. See what this explains is all about. We have a single warehouse, we have a setup warehouse or a manufacturing unit where we have the inventory to be transported to different locations, or say different distribution areas, or say different markets. Okay, so how we are going to reach them, or how to transport the goods, or how to distribute the goods in order to minimize the cost. Okay, so this is what, in simple terms, this theory will help us to minimize the transportation cost in order to reach the multiple alternatives, or say multiple markets, or several regions in order to cover to sell our products. Okay, so let's see. The center of gravity is defined to be the location that minimizes the distance between the warehouse and its supply and the distribution points, where the distance is weighted by the number of tons supplied or consumed. Okay, so that's what, this method will help us to minimize the distance the distance need to be, traveled in terms of distribution of our product. So when compared to when we measure it with the different alternatives, so we get on the basis of weighted distance the number and the numbers of tons supplied. So we can get this definition, or sorry, or say, we can get to a conclusion with respect to a suitable location based on the distributed the volume of distribution and the weighted distance to be covered. Okay, so these are two main uh, references where we need in terms of center of gravity method to arrive or to select the suitable location. Okay, it finds the single distribution center serving several destinations. That's what. Among we have 4 or 5 different locations or markets to be where we are supposed to reach in terms of distribution of goods. So in order to, we as business unit, we need to locate ourselves in order to minimize the cost, which is transportation cost. Yes. This method assumes that the distribution cost is a function of volumes shipped on rectilinear lines. See, rectilinear lines refers, when you place your information on x-axis and y-axis. It's very simple. So this method assumes that the distribution of cost is a function which is need to be shift on the rectilinear lines. So when you move in terms of x-axis and y-axis, okay, so that's how the details has to be placed in order to arrive. Okay, see how we get the details or how we get the volumes in terms of, or how we can calculate is the question. So for that we need x and y coordinates are averaged using volumes and weights. So first we need to identify what are the x and y coordinates, and then they are averaged using the volumes and weights. Okay. The resultant coordinates then constitute the center of gravity for that grid. Okay. So input we require is locations on map, market or the alternative markets available, and the number of volumes of goods to be moved or to be consumed. Okay. So here when we go back to the previous slide, so first thing is to calculate or to understand the center of gravity method, we need x and y coordinates which can be averaged using the volumes and weights to be transported. The resultant coordinates then constitute the center of gravity for that grid. This will be better, this we can understand with the help of illustration. Let's see it. Okay, yeah. So inputs required for that is location on maps. So why location or the map is required is because we need the x coordinates and y coordinates which we will be getting with the help of maps of that particular region. So markets, the different alternative markets which we are targeting to reach in terms of our product, or we are targeting to distribute our product so that we can sell them. Okay, yeah. And then the volume of goods to be moved. What is the volume which to be needs and what is the cost incurred is all we need. Okay. The steps to be followed to calculate center of gravity. First step is place the locations on coordinate system. That's what we need to find out the graph with respect to that particular region. Yes, find out the relative grid position of all the existing locations. So once we have the map locations, we can find out. So first thing is we need to find out the alternative locations, then place those locations on the coordinate system. So once we have the alternative markets and particular to a region, based on that we place them or we point the coordinates, say x coordinates and y coordinates on the grid. Okay, so and then we need to find out the relative grid of all the existing locations and find the volume each locations, and then we need to have an information of volume for each location to be distributed. Then the center of gravity is determined by the formula. So we need to apply this formula in order to get the center of gravity where we can enjoy all the economic benefits. So xc is equal to sum of vi xi divided by sum of vi. So which means it is an x coordinate which we need to determine in order to arrive the center of gravity. Then y coordinate is summation vi and yi divided by sum of vi. So this is the formula which we need to use in order to get the center of gravity, or say single location which serves multiple locations. Okay, so step to be followed. Yes, so if we let's see what are this xc. See, we have this formula with us, so let's see what is this terminations to be defined. So x, c and y, c are the coordinators coordinates of the center of gravity. Vi is volume of goods transported to or from each distribution of I distribution. Xi and Yi are the distance traveled by goods in X and Y coordinates. Once the determined the X, C and Y, C coordinates, a starting point for new site will be arrived. Okay. So let's understand this illustration with the help of this table. So we have 4 different locations with A, B, C and D. And we have X coordinated as 10, 10, 8, 12 and Y coordinated as 2, 10, 6, 5 respectively. And volume to be distributed is 6, 10, 8, 4 respectively to respective to locations. Okay, so now so we understand what is what. So this is the travel distance with respect to location A. Okay, x coordinator refers to the travel distance between location A to location A. Yes, from the distribution I. Okay, so now y coordinator is the distance traveled by location location in location A, so which is 2, 10, 6, 5. So volume to be distributed. So we have this. So let's put this in formula. Okay, this is what is the solution. First column refers to the locations, and second column refers to x coordinator of existing locations and y coordinator of existing locations, and vi refers to the volume to be transported, and the weighted score of x and v, and the weighted score of y and v, the fifth and sixth column respectively. So let's calculate these. So we have arrived by multiplying x and v value for respective locations. So referring to x coordinator or sum of x and v. So to get the sum of x and v for location A, we need to multiply it by xi into vi. So we get 60. Same way for B, 10 multiplied by 10, we get 100. For C, 8 multiplied by 8, we get 64. For D, 12 multiplied by 4, we get 48. So we have all the weighted score or weighted information with respect to the sum of x, I and vi. So together all the scores we have 272. So to arrive the new x coordinator, we need to apply the formula, which is xc is equal to sum of xi vi divided by vi. So we have the data of xi and vi, just 272, and sum of vi is 28. So put together 272 divided by 28 is equal to 9.7, which is our x coordinate for new location. And the same way, if we apply we multiply y into xi into vi for all the locations, we arrive the weighted score for each location, which is 12, 100, 48 and 20 respectively. Put together sum of all these scores or weighted factors, we get it as 180. So put in formula, by applying formula, we can calculate it. Y coordinator is equal to sum of yi into vi divided by vi. So which is 180 divided by 28, we get 6.4. So let's see how we can arrive the center of gravity on the map. we have the resultant with us. Let's plot the information of x coordinate of and y coordinate of the existing areas and the new calculated center of gravity, which is new x coordinate and y coordinate, so that we get the information, or where we get the correct idea, or where we get the understanding of how center of gravity would help us to minimize the transportation cost. Okay, this is the grid, okay, where x-axis refers to x coordinates and y-axis refers to y coordinates. Same way, we can see A is the location which plotted on 10 as x coordinate and 2 as y coordinate, and B is 10x and 10y coordinate, and C is 8 as x coordinate, 6 as y coordinate, and D is located at x coordinate 12 and y coordinate 5. So these are the 4 different locations we have, and we have arrived the center of gravity at x coordinate 9.7 and y coordinate 6.4. So this is the area, or this is the location if we plant our warehouse in order to distribute among all these 4 areas with minimum transportation cost. So this is how we can arrive, and we can use this method in order to select specific location, a single location which serves the purpose of distributing a product among multiple areas. So in concluding this method, so this center of gravity is the method which concentrates or considers more on cost of transportation of volumes to be consumed. So considering the cost of transportation, we have to identify a suitable location where we can cover multiple areas. So by plotting the different areas on x and y coordinates with the help of map, so we arrive an idea like where the multiple locations are located, where we are targeting in order to distribute our product. So within to reach out all the multiple regions, we have to set up ourselves at a center point in order to minimize the transportation cost. So this method will help us to get that resultant where we can select the right location in order to set up our plant location. Okay, this was all about center of gravity method.